Welcome everybody to a new episode of uCon on the Road. Today I'm super proud to introduce you to very, very important women to the Unitron universe. On the left side we have Nicola McLaughlin. It's our head of Unitron globally. And on the right side we have Anna-Lena Schultz. Some of you might know her from her previous role as head of audiology of Hanseton. She will take over the responsibility of Adam Schwartz, who has left us, and she will be now for the future responsible and head of audiology for Unitron and Hanseton. So, Nicola, introduce yourself a little bit to the German audiologists.
Sure. So as Ed said, my name is Nicola McLaughlin. I have been with Unitron for nearly 2 decades. I absolutely love the brand and I'm really thrilled to be in the current role that I'm in. And I'd also just like to extend a warm welcome to Anna-Lena to the Unitron brand at a global level. Of course, your reputation precedes you for the wonderful work you've done on Hanseton. You have only 5-star reviews from everything that I've heard about your great work. And we're super excited to have you now also working on the Unitron brand. And congratulations on your expanded role.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm happy as well to start a new role. So I've been with Hanseton since 2016. Yeah, and now the next step, a double role with Unitron. And yeah, I'm excited and happy with the new decision.
We are happy to have you, Anna-Lena. Let me say that. Nicola, could you give us a little bit of a global perspective of the Unitron strategy and what is Unitron's outlook for the future?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the core of the Unitron strategy is truly our brand promise, which is love the experience. And there's sort of 3 philosophies that we follow to really help ensure that we deliver on that brand promise from a product, but also from an experience perspective. So the first one is around delivering products that make it easy to hear. And of course, that's at the foundation of what we do. So delivering brilliant sound performance, great connection to an easy app that's easy to use. We also want to ensure that the solutions that we provide are easy to wear, so comfortable, reliable. Again, back to the great experience with the app itself. And then we want to make sure things are easy for you. And this is really where our suite of experience tech tools come into play. It's really the core of our philosophy, and what sets us apart from the other brands is that we're constantly thinking about how can we deliver innovation that improves the experience for you as an HCP, but also for your customers and your consumers. And how do we make the interaction easier between the two of you?
Super, thank you very much. And the whole experience tech tools is just like you said, it's the core of who Unitron is, and it sets us apart from competition. Anna-Lena, I think there's a great opportunity for you there.
Yeah, I think so too. So all the tech tools are a very nice way to communicate, so the HCP with the end user. And my favorite tech tool is the Log It All in combination with the rating. So yeah, you can see not the quantities, also the quality and the need of the customer, and to fit the hearing aid in the right way.
Yeah, absolutely. And to support our HCPs with that, Anna-Lena, I know that we are, hosting these fitter events all across Germany. Can you give us a little bit of feedback there? Because you actually are now also involved on that side.
Yes, so last week I think we had one in Fellbach and also in Cologne. So 2 fitter events, I think nearly 11 up to 20 people who are joining the event, and we not want to go into the software and say, okay, this step over here, over there is a feedback manager. So we want to create this momentum with the experience tech tools and to, create the way and the journey together, HCP and customer. And I think the feedback was very, very nice. And in Cologne, we had, I think, 1 hour over time. So there were so many questions and so good feedback. Yeah, I think that's a very nice way.
Yeah, it's always super when customers are super engaged in what we are doing and really eager to learn. And it's just like you said, with these fitter events, it's not about learning people how to use our software.
Yeah.
It's to learn how to apply our tools and make sure that the end user is able to make a thorough decision. And Nicola, we always have talked about the baby boomer. The baby boomer is coming. The baby boomer is coming. And you know, and I think that if we look at our global dashboards, that we can see that he finally emerged.
And I couldn't agree more. I feel like some of these experience tech tools that we came out with the baby boomer in mind and their changing expectations, we were really on the cutting edge of some of these, you know, global macro trends in terms of expectations. And I think we're finally there where the baby boomers are there. And I'd just also like to give a huge, really shout out to the German team and to the German market, because, you know, when we do look at the global dashboards and the uptake of these experience tech tools, you really are kind of the shining star. And we like to use a lot of the great experiences that are coming out of the German market to inspire really the rest of the world on this journey. You know, Ed, we love to invite you to come and speak at global events and really share the great experiences and the great way that that you in the German market and your customers are utilizing these to enhance the experience and to really, you know, grow and provide great opportunity. So absolutely couldn't agree more.
That's great to hear. And we owe a big thank you to our HCPs, to our Acoustiker in Germany, because they are the ones who are actually now embracing these experience tech tools. Those are the ones that are start using it, see the benefit of it, and that there is a new way, and that there is a Unitron fitting philosophy that's not so much about talking about technology and how many channels the instrument has and how the directionality functions, but far more about the needs of the customer. And Anna-Lena, you have probably some experience with that.
Yes, so I started, and in this week I have my first event. And yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but I think we can manage it. And yeah, my experience with it is so the aha momentum of the customers. If they yeah, realized how easy fitting could be, not in fact of the technology or the software, so even of the need of the customer, and to see what yeah, obviously what is the need, and not only in the quantity way, also the quality, so the emotional way. And if this is in combination with the end user, that they can see what is his need and how the hearing aid helps, I think that's the best way we can fit our hearing aids.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. And Nicola, I think that we have done several studies in the past that actually are supporting what Anna-Lena is saying, that the end user doesn't know in which environment he is. And even we as professionals don't know. So, and probably you have some stories about that.
Yeah, I totally do. I mean, we've done some really fun explorations of it, including one time at a trade show where we had people come to our booth, put on hearing aids. These are professionals, of course, wear them, come back at the end of the day, and then try to guess what their listening lifestyle was for that day. And even those of us that really, you know, understand technically what's happening, it's just super hard to remember and to try to classify how much time we spend in a certain day. And we also have wonderful stories that, you know, have come up where people forget about important details of their life. So they'll be coming in, they're having some hearing loss, they need a hearing aid. They'll talk about their life, and they'll talk about, you know, their job as a librarian, where most of their time is quite quiet. And then we come in, we see the log it all data, and there's quite a lot of time in very challenging situations. And then it gives that chance to probe and to ask. And then you find out, oh, It's because I'm a part-time bartender on Saturday nights. And, that's a super important part of the lifestyle. But when you're, they're in the office talking, maybe nervous, forgetting about that piece. So it adds value in a tremendous way to giving the most really personalized and optimized fit for the individual.
And also ensure that they make the right decision. Mm-hmm. And talking about those decisions, not always have people, the possibility to spend what they want on a hearing instrument, or the hearing instrument is suitable for their lifestyle. And I know, Anna-Lena, that we on the Unitron side have a fantastic opportunity there, if we come in a situation like that.
Yeah, we are super flexible because in every case and every step on the hearing aid journey, we can upgrade our tech level. So if after maybe 2 years, another need is in the daily life of an hearing aid wearer, so he can go to the HCP shop and he can upgrade, in fact, of new features because of the new lifestyle or the new situation in his life. So this is super easy, and we are super flexible with this tech tool.
Yeah, thank you very much, Anna-Lena, for that great insight. And I think it's super important that people need to remember that one of our tech tools actually is upgrades, and the possibility is not only within the fitting period, but also after 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. So whenever people's lifestyle changing, or they have the ability, so the financial ability to purchase what they need, they can always come back. So great things, great stuff happening. Nicola, I know that the global team is also working on tons of cool stuff for the future. Are there some things that you can point out that we could potentially see?
Well, I will just say that we are very, very committed to the experience tech tools and to continuing to innovate in that area. So you'll see innovations coming from us in the area of just continuous improvement, so making those core ones better. But we do have a few ideas to introduce some new ones, but I'm not going to reveal those quite yet today.
Of course, I totally understand that, but I think the latest and greatest example is the embedding of log it all data in the app. I think this is a super cool feature where people on a daily basis can see how their daily lives look like. So this is already, I think, a big step forward. So we stay tuned to get the info from Kitchener and spread it on the German markets. On that note, I would like to say thank you to the both of you for your time. And Anna-Lena, herzlich willkommen on the deutsche Team von Unitron und Hansaton. Nicola, thank you very much for your time. Highly appreciated. And to our customers, it was great talking to you again in the uCon on the road, and hope to see you on the next episode. Take care, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.